guys, hello and welcome. It's time for our bi weekly stream. We're going to be starting out with Boom Beach just like we always do. We'll then move into a couple of rounds of PUBG, just trying to get some things set up. You'll have to forgive me, guys, I'm also trying to do an update to my desktop. Bear with me just a second, guys. Let me get this set up. Alright, I think we've got this set up. However, since I'm doing the update on my desktop, we're not going to be able to move the cursor over. So I'm going to have to do all this on the iPad by hand. So it might look a little bit different and not quite as smooth as it typically is. I do apologize. But anyway, let's get this underway. We'll collect the resources just like we always do. We'll salvage that to get the magic powders. I'm not even sure if that's the actual name for them. Alright, we got to do that first. Alright, let's go and collect these resources. See what we can create here. Alright, we can't do a level 3, so I'm not going to concern myself with the prototype weapons. Collect this. We're going to take the diamonds because, as I said in our last stream, but because of the stream cutting off, I don't know if it actually went through. We're trying to build our diamonds back up before the next mega crab. Alright, we've got the intimidation game, and then our base was defended twice. Let's see if it was the same attacker. So the attacker was Spinner 1675 on the first one, and the same attacker on the second one, and both times they failed. So we'll collect, I believe it was 6 diamonds from the first and 7 from the second, so that's going to be 13 diamonds total. We're now going to go to the intimidation game. You guys have seen this several times before. It's not anything new. If you guys are in the chat, I can't actually see it because I'm watching my stream to. I thought I would be able to see the chat on my phone, but I can't. So if you guys are in the chat, I can't see it, and I do apologize. As soon as my desktop gets done updating, I will jump in and pull the chat up so I can see if you guys are saying anything. All right, there we're going to take down stage 1. Yeah, unfortunately, pulling up Twitch on my phone does not allow me to see the chat. So again, as soon as my desktop gets done updating, I will pull it up so I can see you guys in the chat and respond. We're going to move on to stage 2 of the intimidation game. Easily take down stage 2. Got to turn on Do Not Disturb before I started the stream. Alright, the update on my desktop has roughly 11 minutes according to the countdown on the screen. I highly doubt that's accurate. Alright, we'll start the next phase of the intimidation game. And we actually took that one down a lot faster than we did the previous one, which is kind of surprising. I mean, stuff like that does happen in the game, but it's not, I wouldn't say it happens very often. Okay, now here they've got this shock blaster. It's a stage 1, but those can inflict a pretty good amount of damage relatively quickly. So I want to focus on getting it taken out first, especially since I'm going to try not to launch any troops. I'm going to launch the critters there just so they'll take out a lot of those landmines before we launch the tech soldier. That way the tech soldier doesn't walk over the landmines and affect their health. Try to take out these rocket launchers in the back because they're really putting a hurting on our critters. Okay, now we've lost basically all of our critters. So at this point, I'm going to launch as many troops as I can because the tech soldier with just a few critters by herself is not going to do that well. Alright, now we can launch some more critters. So we did end up launching troops on an earlier stage than I would have liked. Alright, and we're easily, well, not easily, but we're going to complete stage 4. Again, guys, I'm still waiting on the update on my desktop to finish so I can pull the chat up and see you guys if you're in there. If you're in the chat, just hang out. I will get it pulled up and be able to respond to you guys as soon as it gets through doing what it's doing. Alright, this one's going to be a little more difficult. We definitely want to take out that blaster. We definitely want to take out the shock launcher. And I think with this one, I'm going to go right in on troops. I want to try to launch critters to go through the landmines, which they're not going the way I was hoping they would go. So that's going to mean that a lot of our actual troops are going to walk over them. Alright, one landmine's not going to do much damage. Launch critters on that rocket launcher to get it taken out. But we've got another one right here. And doing this with my fingers is not working as well as I had hoped. Alright, we finally take out the headquarters on stage 5. That's going to wrap that up. Now, I will say this, guys, I haven't been very active on social media with the Gimpy Gamer stuff, just because I really don't see a benefit in promoting the streams on social media. I don't really notice an uptick in my views. I would ask if you guys are watching and enjoying them, please share them. If you're watching them on YouTube after the fact, hit the thumbs up button. That's going to be the biggest way to help the channel grow, is to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and share the videos. I really haven't done much promoting of my streams on my platforms, like I said, just because I don't really see that much of a difference in the views that I get by doing so. So I don't want to waste that time and that energy if there's not a benefit. Alright, we did lose 3 troops during that last battle. That's the equivalent of 1 boat worth of troops. So we've already started the resupply on that. We'll probably go ahead and do 1 more attack. Alright, there's a bunch of landmines there to the left. So we're going to launch hard right. We're going to bombard it with critters. And our main thing is to get rid of that shock blaster, which we just did. We've already taken down the headquarters just that quickly. So that level was not as challenging as I thought it would end up being. And that's going to be stage 6. So we're on the last stage and we have 2 attacks left, meaning we can go after this one twice if we need to. Okay, now the main thing I want to do here is I want to try to take out this grabber. And the next thing I want to focus on is taking out that doom cannon, or at least weakening it. Alright, we got it taken down. So now our big thing is going to be dealing with all of these cannons. I need to launch critters just to give a distraction. Alright, that's eating up a lot of our troops, so we're going to withdraw. We did do a significant amount of damage with that attack, and we do have one more attack left, so we can resupply soldiers, and I'm going to use the diamonds to do that just because I am live streaming for you guys, and I want to speed that up. So we'll immediately resupply troops and immediately reattack. Alright, we took out that cannon. We're going to launch critters, and we almost immediately take out the headquarters and complete that level. So we're going to defeat the intimidation game this time around. And guys, I think, well, no, because we've still got the battle boat. Never mind. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I get a little mixed up or a little distracted and lose track of where I'm at. But there you see, we beat the intimidation game. So we're going to go back home. We have all of our troops. But now we're going to do the intimidation game. Or, not the intimidation game, the battle boat. We were just doing the intimidation game. And here you see on the intimidation game we leveled up. So we're going to collect those rewards. We're going to go in here. We definitely want to have our infantry troops as strong as we possibly can. We're going to upgrade our gunboat just because that will require less of the medallions to launch troops when we get a troop type that requires medallions to be launched. And guys, the update to my desktop is actually completed. So let me try to get that done so I can pull up the chat and actually see you guys. Alright, while the computer's doing its thing and getting set up, I'm gonna get back to the stream. Alright, let's see. We can put another mortar, which I'm gonna place there. We'll then exit out, load our boats with troops. And again, guys, I do apologize. I'm just trying to get my desktop set up from this last update. Alright, we're finally attacking. There you see our infantry troops are doing pretty good. We split them up so they'll each attack each side of this guy's base, hopefully speeding up the process. We did it with 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. Let's see if we were able to get the victory. No, we're actually going to draw. And let me get Twitch. Well, I'm trying to get Twitch pulled up on the desktop. Really? You're going to send stuff to my email? Alright guys, and I finally have it pulled up here. So if you guys are in the chat, I can see you and respond to you guys. Resupply troops. And I'm really hoping we can level up and get some different troop types. Alright, so we've launched our troops. Now that the desktop is done, let's see if I can get my, yeah, I can get my cursor back on the iPad so I can manage this with my cursor from my desktop as opposed to trying to do it with fat fingers. Alright, so we did it with 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Let's see if that was enough to secure the victory. I don't think it's going to be. No, we were actually about 10 seconds slower than our opponent. We'll go back home. And depending on how this next battle goes, this may end up being our last battle for the day. I'm going to do a two-pronged attack. I'm going to launch troops from both sides. Maybe and hopefully confuse some of the weapons. Alright, we completed that with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Let's go spectate on our opponent. He's going to do it with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left, which means we're going to secure the victory based off of time. And we'll get another chest for doing so many attacks. Alright, let's upgrade our troop health. And we might as well upgrade our mortar and our flamethrower. Man, we're one key away from being able to unlock the next engine room. I gotta say, it's been a little more difficult to level things up this time on the battle boat. Alright, I doubt we're gonna have enough to do another attack. No, we're not, unfortunately. I mean, I could attack with however many troops I currently have, but why would you do that? Why would you not attack with full strength? And we haven't gained a high enough tech level to unlock a different troop type. So this is where we're going to end Boom Beach for the day. I'm going to pause this stream for just a couple of minutes to download this live stream to upload to YouTube. Remember, the upload to YouTube will go live the day following the actual live stream. But be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring the bell notification button to be notified when I upload my latest videos. And I'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes for today's PUBG live stream.